Right hands, that there's one of them here.
Well, that's that great shot. We'll to see where the stoppage is going to come.
Canelo Álvarez, Cesar Chavez Jr.
At all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck, Bruno Suerte.
He said people judge him so harshly.
And then Canelo Alvarez. A good right hand there as well from Alvarez. Was an absolute nightmare to fight.
Who's going to have the power though, and who's going to have the strength? Everything that's bad is doubled against him.
Heavy shot. Lovely uppercut, left hook, and a body shot to do that yet. So Chavez got to make that jab, those long punches tell before he comes in close.
Chavez says it's been a problem being Chavez, the son of the fighting legend.
Amazing, isn't it? They both come, Chavez Sr. came from humble beginnings, but so did Canelo.
At this point.
Right, he has got to go forward. He's got to gamble.
A couple of solid clubbing body shots, working well inside, and then a lovely.
Oh, lovely. That's more to do with. He's very, very patient in his work. Never overcommits until he's sure his opponent's on his way out. They're being very proactive so far in this round. Punches, just walking in with his hands up.
And he's Chavez needs more. Chavez being told by the referee to keep his punches up. You get the impression that in this third round, good round this for Alvarez. Slightly tentative.
Good start here though from
the fighting at this higher weight, working with Angel Heredia.
Alvarez getting to a rhythm, that's for sure. Oh, lovely.
Early stage.
You know when you've got two matches? But Chavez he's looking a little bit sharp.
Taken a reverse step so far, Alvarez. He's looking outgunned. Alvarez trying to give him a real working over. This has been a very impressive round for him this second.
Oh, good body shot there.
And power from Canelo.
Outthinking him.
Alvarez will win by a landslide margin if it goes the distance, and it's hard to see that it.
You mentioned something earlier, John, about being a fighter being in a rhythm, and that's what again. Fantastic display.
Rival fans chanting their support. There's a good right.
The variety in his work is pretty good. He doesn't feel comfortable.
There's no belief.
He knows
that's the way it looks.
He knows Alvarez is a better fighter, and this guy is certainly not fighter than him. Unless this is a master plan of trying to tire Alvarez out, which
This is where Chavez needs to unload. To make a mistake, which on that occasion didn't come. Needs to get some rounds and needs to get them soon, Chavez.
Okay, not committing with the right hand. Throwing it half-heartedly. Lovely combination by Alvarez. Good right hand back from Chavez. With emotions now.
Almost took it.
But that's what Chavez got to do. See, Alvarez likes to do that little lean back and then come back.
Needs to throw more leather, Barry.
I doubt very much. It was very, very effective. It really is. We always, most of us felt that Alvarez was going to be dominant.
It's all Canelo.
But he knows that Alvarez is trying to set him up.
Once more.
It's because he's not fighting back. You'd expect him to be fighting back.
He's got to do something to disrupt his confidence and not allow him to throw punches like that. Punch of the fight.
Maybe and there's a favourite to win, but we thought that Chavez Jr. and flurry, whether they're hard shots or fast soft shots, you got to be easier said than done. Because you know you make a mistake with Alvarez and make it away.
Alvarez waiting for the opening. Good jab.
He thought he wanted a war.
As he watches Alvarez in action here, happening here.
Yeah, and against Erislandy Lara was but they're different styles.
The blood starting to flow from his nose again.
You've got to come forward with long straight. And the worrying part here, right hands, that there's one of them here.
Well, that's that great shot, which to see where the stoppage is going to come. Beautiful work from Alvarez as he came off the ropes responding. He's upped his work rate, but he's being made to pay.
And the problem you had, though, is that Alvarez has never
won everything so far.
And once he feels that strength in his work, he punches to the target every time. So you make sure he's in ring.
Now he needs to sustain it. How the crowd want to see it.
He's got some headway maybe in the earlier rounds.
Will Alvarez be looking to take him out? Good work. Can Chavez somehow find something to turn this round? The left hand from Chavez. Turning something on here.
In every quarter he looks at the moment.
Been training in the Atomi Mountains for this one, Chavez.
From Chavez Jr, then I think he'll go for it.
Big effort from Chavez.
He won't go for the knockout until he's sure that his fighter is wilting. Fantastic right hand that preceded that. There was a lovely shot. You can't expect him, and you can't blame him for not just going.
Chavez doing enough to win it.
A lot of punching that Chavez had. He's solid with his left jab is.
Well, this is a bigger effort from Chavez. Needed more of this.
Much easier.
They want to see a fight from Chavez in this round. I think Oscar De La Hoya is going to be pretty pleased with what his man's doing in there right now.
Yeah, you know, you have to be so sure that your hands go, because you know the guy's a better opponent.
Positive buzz from ringside. In readiness for his biggest fights.
Look at that there from Alvarez. He's watching the punches.
Crisper punches from Alvarez.
You see that right uppercut there in the three-quarter range? He is letting in, but I don't think he can do much about it anyway, to be honest. Punches are not getting through, and the ones that are half blocked. But that's all Chavez can do is just keep trying. Then he just boxes sensible, takes his time, and waits for the CDO. But Chavez is trying to force the pace a little bit more here, without going too gung-ho. Good response there though from Alvarez.
Oh, what an uppercut. Great. Certainly taking a bit of a breather in this ninth. And so the action resumes. 3 rounds remaining.
Good body shot there from Alvarez.
Right from the outset has looked as though it's been with the man who, I wonder, if he can get through this. Which it want to see Chavez really go for him. It's not happening though. Alvarez maybe go for the stoppage. A lot of people suspected, was he going to be broken by that Mayweather? Well, you have to commend his performance, because he has boxed really well. What about Gennady Golovkin? Maybe Golovkin 3 rounds away from surely Canelo Alvarez.
He almost rivaled his dad's win again. But look how gun-shy he is, Chavez.
They wanted to see Barrera Morales again. It was never going to be.
Silly risk, so why should he?
He's won the fight. Won the fight.
And again, the thought in his work. That's one of the few places.
He's there at ringside, sitting a few seats. Has he got it in the armory, or is it going to continue?
He can step in and step out with that Chavez, certainly in the earlier round. Well, if anything, now this proves that Elgin Taylor almost, not quite. But again, he's 26 years of age. It's unbelievable, the experience.
Well, the sellout crowd wanted.
The thought in his work, you can see his eyes looking.
He's there for one reason, to try and get the big.
I think it's all down to
the left hook, and now it's a right hook which studs home.
Technically being better, physically stronger as well, it seems. A higher weight, effectively.
Controversial moments of boxing.
Oh, it's lovely there from Alvarez. You know, against Erislandy Lara, with the defeat against Mayweather, he's learned so much from those fights. No, they've seen a dominant display by a better fighter. That's what they've seen. We thought that Chavez would have really gone for it.
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Alvarez has been
on our card. As Chavez,
when you're in against someone who's better than you in every department, the quality in his work has just been different here. So what Chavez Jr.
Alvarez's performance here. Last grandstand finish in him, or will Alvarez go for the stoppage? For Alvarez in the Vegas casinos before this, I say as good as, because
Quite nothing. I haven't tried getting on his toes a little bit more. He's just done the same thing every round.
Could have risked trying to take him out, but why bother?
No, I say he's a really good, underestimated counter puncher, but he hadn't had to do that.
Kind of looks as good as money in the bank.
He had no ideas.
Maybe realised at an early stage.
In the tank.
So, if it'd been 50-1 on, it couldn't have been much more emphatic. Going to get taken apart and hurt. So he's looked to. Well, a minute to go. Alvarez of the fight. All about Canelo.
It's one guy who's levels above another guy. Giving away to move.
With the battle royal that the fans wanted. There's a few jeers around the auditorium. People now applaud, though, the effort.
Decision. Canelo